I have to take them out of the running. I can show the world who I am.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my wife Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 3 of My Hero Academia in their own quirky ways.
In their own quirky ways. That's just...
Because there are quirks in the show.
Yes.
Get it?
We are in the middle of the obstacle course round of the sports festival, and Todoroki has just iced his way ahead while also causing the robots to fall on the other people, so he's just strategically outdoing everybody, but Deku seems determined to overcome the obstacle. What are your thoughts before we jump into this episode?
I don't know how much determination is going to help when you're fighting someone with that kind of power, especially considering it's only like half his power.
If you are excited for more episodes of My Hero Academia, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Sunday for now at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will hopefully be expanding to a Friday also episode, so we'll have 2 episodes a week in the near future. But if you want to go ahead and see episodes early before we do that, check out the Patreon linked in the description below, where these episodes are posted in their extended full-length forms. Also episodes of Demon Slayer and Code Geass. All right, are we excited for episode 3 of season 2 of My Hero Academia?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
All the other courses, they're coming for us with everything they've got. We're all gonna have to fight to stand out.
It's so weird seeing Deku with muscles, because like in my head he's just like a scrawny little kid, but then his forearms are like jacked.
He stays hitting those dumbbells every time he's at home.
Yeah, good for him.
Gotta measure up. I mean, it's hard to be as muscular as All Might. That's gotta build
so true.
400 pounds of muscle.
And it's only the first round! Talk about a cruel obstacle course!
All right, we're in the obstacle course.
The stakes are high! We've got a whole school of time!
He's the little smiley.
The face is funny.
He's trying to make an All Might smile. That's what he's doing.
That's what he was doing.
No, he's literally, he's trying to be smile in the face of danger. That's literally what he's doing.
Oh, that's okay.
Isn't that cute, though?
That's really cute.
I would be lying if I said I don't smile when it gets real tough in the weight room. I just imagine All Might would do it.
What would All Might do?
Go beyond.
Send it.
This isn't the animation
That is really,
sick
really
on his
cool.
ice.
Yeah, very icy.
I froze them while they were off their balance. On purpose.
The fact that it's Bertolt saying this is funny to me.
That is really funny.
All right, he's in the lead.
I would love to know the difference of like how he gets into the Bertolt headspace versus this one.
Well, Bertolt's headspace is crushed at this point, but
Kenny,
like a little grape.
don't.
A lot of people argue in the grand scheme of things he was the best Colossal Titan user.
Do you think we should try and help them? Are people seriously gonna die here?
This one is who you're modeled after, by the way. Your
Hell
character
yeah.
in My Hero.
Amazing.
Help them? Are people seriously gonna
I love her hair.
I'm alive! Give us a level class 1A! What a hardcore debut for this rookie! Todoroki, I can't believe you pulled something like that. Kirishima Eiichiro, quirk hardening! This power makes his entire body hard as a rock. That means he can be the ultimate shield or a devastating weapon.
This is Chris's favorite character, by the way, the red hair. The one we just met.
That's funny.
Are you making a boner joke right now?
No.
What?
Yes.
You're ridiculous.
They literally say he can make any part of his body hard as a rock. That's funny.
All right.
That's funny.
Very funny. Very funny, Montana. Very funny.
I'm sorry.
No, anyone other than me would have been killed. Tetsu, 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 quirk steel. This
Very
makes
cool.
his entire body hard as steel, so he can be the ultimate shield or a devastating
Cool.
weapon.
It's...
Our quirks are basically
The devastating weapon thing is very funny.
But like they're the same.
Yeah.
So they're worried about not standing out.
You don't have to worry about being crushed. We're racing each other, but we can team up
The
for
music.
now. Let's carve a
Yeah.
Very fun.
Bakugo?
Oh,
Am I letting Todoroki beat me? Class 1A Bakugo is rocketing over
Crazy.
it's wild.
I love
Just try to blast
Present
your way
Mike.
through these things with your quirks. I'm impressed.
I'll hitch a ride on my shadow.
Zero Hata. His quirk, tape. He can shoot tape-like material from his elbows, stick it to objects, or wrap things up.
Very
You should
cool.
see the traps he makes when he rips it off.
I love that you're getting to hear the rest.
Yeah.
His quirk.
Dark Shadow. He's got a shadow-like monster inside him that can materialize and morph into any creation he wants.
Okay.
Any creation he wants.
So he can just make it
It's a construct. Like,
so it's not limited to animals.
oh, no.
Right.
It's, imagine like,
He stays like a Birdman, though.
yes, he is a Birdman.
Yes.
And it's never,
But he can make his shadow not a Birdman.
his shadow,
Can be literally anything.
yeah, but Dark Shadow's a very cool quirk.
Yeah, I bet.
Pack leaders are from Class 1A.
It's not that 1B and the other students are doing poorly. It's just
Class 1As learn not to hesitate.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Because they were in battle.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite details, and when it was like, they all learned from that experience, you know?
They've seen what the real world is like.
Great
They felt
music.
the fear of facing villains. Yet they fight on, trying to overcome that fear. They've grown, all of them.
This is the same music where All Might went plus Ultra.
They want to
Okay.
stay alive.
I can't rely on one for all this early in the competition. A piece of the robot Todoroki knocked down. This thing won't let up. He must have me targeted. It's moving so quickly, which means it can't stop fast or avoid an attack.
Oh.
No quirk needed.
Keep going.
Ha.
I'll keep this and use it as
It, essentially, he stopped it overextended, and then he took off its arm.
Holy shit.
Like, so he pauses,
That's
it goes
crazy.
too far, it gets underneath and slices.
Wow.
keep going.
That's an interesting idea that the
Shield if I need to. Perfect.
him not having a quirk for so long has made him think about things without considering a quirk,
Yep.
so adding it is like a bonus.
Yeah, especially when he can't fully control it.
Why is she sparkly?
When she creates something, it
Oh,
sparkles
glitters.
out of
Yes, okay, very cool.
her. So she made a cannon.
Nice. Wow.
Feel free to ask any quirk questions. I love answering them.
What? You do? I thought you hated it.
Isn't this such a fun quirk showcase, though?
Yeah.
No wonder she got in on recommendations.
You're better
Yeah,
off
that's
dodging
very
those
cool.
big fellas most of the time.
Who recommended
Better
her?
take 'em down than just slow, dumb hunks of metal. Pretty easy to hit. Long as you land a smart shot, that is. Introduce yourself to the world and say, I am here.
Pretty big pressure.
I've asked so much
Yeah.
of you, young Midoriya.
At least he's aware.
To come in first.
Yeah,
Just
that's.
get to the next round.
I feel like that's realistic.
Yeah.
See how you feel about the second one.
More realistic than winning.
Another obstacle.
They're out. If they want to pass this
Don't like
thing,
that.
they'll have to get creative. It's the goal.
When did they even have time to build?
Is this like a
something
tightrope Oh yeah, no, she's gonna be fine.
Ribbit. This is my moment. Easy peasy. She's
Call it.
Yeah.
You were saying that she would be good at this because she has like the ODM style. Oh, this is your sister if she was in this show.
Okay.
A little bit more over the top than your sister, but maybe not.
No, haven't seen her, but
Finally, this is
Oh,
my
yeah.
chance to show off what I can do. My support items are gonna steal the spotlight from these wannabe heroes. Observe what my brilliant gadgets can do. Fire arrows and hammer souls. You're from support. Hey, how come you got to bring all that stuff? In order to keep things fair and give us a fighting chance, we're allowed to bring whatever gadgets and costumes we want into the game, so long as we develop them ourselves. So sit
That's
back and
cool.
enjoy the show.
oh my goodness.
She just made all these herself.
Yeah.
This is the perfect obstacle to show off our ingenious.
No, Anika would do that.
To any companies out there who might want to recruit us. I hope employers are watching.
Like the just
Super cute little babies are
Yeah.
sure to make a splash.
The deep sea scuba diving
That and,
with
like,
sharks at night.
the creativity.
In
Like,
ships.
it's all her.
Yeah.
Like this is just,
Yeah.
I don't know why. But when I
No,
saw it,
I
was like, yeah.
completely agree.
Like this is what she would do here.
Right.
Interesting.
What's his deal again?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
He challenged Bakugo,
All right.
but keep an eye on him.
Looks like Todoroki is still skating by easily.
He's finally getting fired up.
He's just flying with the little bursts.
That's wild.
But see
You
how
gotta
so
have quite a bit of control to make that happen, which is off-brand.
Bakugo doesn't seem like how skilled he is.
Fired up.
No,
He's
definitely not.
Very skilled. And the other thing is, do you see what I mean? How this is
It's
so
like-
different than fire?
Yes, and it he definitely seems skilled, but it's like the difference between precision and accuracy, you know?
Yes. I love Ida's pose here.
My older brother's probably watching
You'll
this.
see it in a second.
Can't let him see me look foolish. I've got this.
Yeah, you don't look foolish at all, buddy.
No. Nailed it.
Well, I'm not surprised. Don't you know who his father is? The flame hero, Endeavor. Wait, for real? That guy's second only to All Might himself.
The number 2.
Wow.
As a sidekick for sure.
Flame hero.
Remember we saw his face on the outside? I think we've met him, maybe. No, we haven't yet. Oh, remember I said that Chris was like Endeavor, like that guy that we mentioned earlier?
That's him.
That's him.
I see.
So his dad is a number 2 hero.
Okay, wow.
Deku's still bringing the peace with him.
Because it might come in handy.
Mines.
Okay.
I had trouble reading it too.
Last obstacle. Everyone had better tread carefully. You're stepping onto a minefield! If you look carefully, you can see where those little bombs are buried. So keep your eyes on the ground, folks! By the way, those landmines were designed for the game, so they might be loud and flashy, but they're not all that powerful. Just enough to make you wet your pants!
Get a hold of yourself.
Someone's already made it to the final obstacle?
Very smart.
Oh boy.
Very clever. Those in the lead are actually at a disadvantage here. Guess it makes for good entertainment.
Smart.
Yeah. Yeah, just fly over it.
You passed him.
Okay.
Declaration of war. What's to the wrong person?
Just like that, a new student takes the lead!
Oh my god. Okay. I thought he set off one of the mines, but no.
Nope.
Wow. Oh. Had not thought about the,
Infighting?
yeah,
Yeah.
like the sabotage aspect.
They're so far ahead. But no, this isn't over yet.
What is he gonna do? How is he gonna...
Thanks for the idea. Touch on.
Oh. Use the blast as like a launch.
It's massive, the explosion.
Wait, so that's not just one of the mines? Or is he like connecting them?
Incredible! What just happened? Whatever the case, Class 1A Sugumi Korra is suddenly in hot pursuit of first place!
Let's go.
I don't understand what just happened.
I guess you're gonna have to find out. We're supposed to not know.
Okay, cool.
But he's just flying.
Amazing. Very cool.
I gotta think about
It's really sweet seeing All Might so excited, even when he's
Yeah.
not using the power.
But they can turn into a huge pain if you detonate a bunch of them. Okay, I can do this. I can't be impatient, or I'll just blow myself up.
Todoroki and Bakugo are neck and neck for the lead and knocking on the finish line!
Gathered him up.
Okay.
Super explosive turbo speed!
Wow. Okay.
Innovation.
Very cool.
He's used 0 quirk in his
Yeah. No,
flying.
exactly.
Class 1A Sugumi Korra is suddenly in hot pursuit of first place!
Well, that's really good news for not. Oh my god.
Passed him.
Okay. And that was the last thing, right? So he's
Last obstacle. Not the
finish line.
Think about how I was gonna land!
Fuck.
What the hell do you think you're doing, huh?
And he's gonna be so
Competing.
upset.
Yeah.
They're chasing Victoria! That's what having a common enemy will do in this
Oh, wow.
Think smarter, not harder.
Think smarter.
Sorry, think smarter, just period. That's what he did.
This is bad. They'll get ahead of me again. If I don't time this landing right, there's no way I'll be able to keep the lead. I have a chance here. I have to reach out and take it. The only way to stay ahead is to take another leap. I have to take them out of the running. I can show the world who I am.
Oh, wow. Oh. Oh my god.
Dude, look at him go.
And he just kept running.
The innovation. Broke his fall too.
Holy shit, yeah.
This has nothing to do with me. Each of them is powered by their own drive to succeed.
There you have it! Eraserhead is a terrible teacher!
Who's gonna take
What?
it?
At the beginning of this race, and the climax would be a non-stop mega mix of surprises!
What's the hallway? Oh, I see.
First one here.
Oh my god, he did it.
He won!
Yay!
Woohoo!
Very cool.
No quirk.
No
Just
quirk.
Made it through.
Okay.
It's that kid.
I didn't see that one coming.
When they saved the guy just jumped in.
Damn.
And who's watching?
Who is this?
The guy from
Yes.
scratching himself. But Deku won. What do you think?
Wow. The first thing I thought of, other than I'm very happy for him, this is fantastic news for disguising the All Might power transfer situation, because if he's able to do so much without using it, I think it's going to be harder for people to distinguish what his actual quirk is.
That's interesting. I hadn't thought about that.
It makes it way less obvious and a lot easier to dispel if anyone did kind of suspect anything, so that's good news, I think.
Yeah, and then the quirks, all the quirks you learned about, they showed you so many, but any standout moments that were fun in that sequence?
I'm still kind of stuck on the freezing the robots off balance on purpose.
Yeah, he's got strategy and power.
Exactly. That's kind of a similar thought process style as Deku, because that combination of the like real world street smarts, utilizing your environment, strategic kind of ability combined with a power is
It's a force to be reckoned with.
It really, really is.
Yeah, Deku for now, champion of the first round.
Oh, this is just the first round.
Oh yeah, it's not even close to over. He did it though!
Yay! Oh, he's so happy.
I'm so proud of Deku. This scene makes me cry. Because just All Might's so proud of him.
Yeah.
Competition where
Me.
everyone aims for the top. Even though that means defeating your friends and classmates. And for professional heroes, popularity plays a huge part in their careers. So they have to want to be the best. At your core, you want to help others. That's why I chose you, young Midoriya. But in all honesty, I also thought your selflessness could be your weakness.
Yeah, you gotta be able to go for it sometimes for yourself, you know?
Turns out it was
But he
worried over
didn't.
nothing. You are a fighter. Still, maybe cool it with the waterworks.
This is interesting. I think it's obvious that Midoriya's stock is about to go up. He's still an unknown since we have no idea what his quirk is. Imagine for a second that an agency was to take him on. How would they market someone so plain looking who doesn't show off his quirk? They
Plain looking.
Work cut out.
Well, he
Mean.
doesn't have much going for him appearance-wise.
I mean, look at your hair,
Says
bro.
you. Yeah.
The artistic ways that he performs under pressure.
Business course students, some things never change.
The business course. There's really no benefit to them participating in the sports festival, so they cultivate their instincts by selling things or running market simulations. They have a lot of free time.
Noise, noise, talk, talk. Oh boy.
No way. Not again.
He's so
Oh, this is
upset.
gonna drive him crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's hear some applause for all our competitors as we prepare the results!
Deku! That was amazing!
Oh, thank you.
I can't believe you got first place at Everest!
It was nothing. It's not like I had some big plan. I tried
I mean,
a few things that worked out better than I could have hoped
Pretty good
for.
plan.
Any of those gambles could have gone wrong.
Yeah, but they
I was
didn't.
just lucky, that's all.
I don't know
Luck
about
is
that.
a
That was a lot of
superpower.
effort. Yeah.
My real ability will be tested after this.
Like you just beat a bunch of superheroes. Give
What is
yourself
it?
some
Luck
credit.
is where opportunity and preparation meet.
Yeah.
How could this happen? 2 birds with 1 stone? I'm a genius. You are the worst.
The first game for the first years is finally over, and what a game it was! Now let's take a quick look at the standings, shall we?
All right.
I'm super curious to see how Bakugo and Midoriya respond to this because
Bakugo and Todoroki.
yeah, I'm super curious to see how Bakugo and Todoroki respond to this because it wasn't just that Deku was better than they were, he like took them down
Yeah.
in the process and kind of made them look stupid. You know, like it's one thing to just pass someone, it's another thing to knock them down when you pass them on purpose to make yourself go faster. That's
Yeah. We'll see how they respond.
I'm
What's up
predicting
next?
bad.
Now the real fun is about to begin. The chance to fully move yourselves into the limelight. Give it your best. Let's see what we have in store for you next. Prepare yourselves for this.
Cavalry battle?
Horses?
Those.
No. Well, you'll see.
Allow me to explain. The participants will form teams of 2 to 4 people.
Kind of a
as they
horse.
see fit. In theory, it's basically the same as a regular playground game, but there is one difference. Each player has been assigned a point value based on the results from the obstacle course.
I get it, a point-based system like the entrance exams.
So that means each team will have a different point value based on which students are on it.
Maybe you should shut up and let me explain things to you! Now then, the point assignments go up by increments of 5, starting from the bottom.
Nice.
For example, 42nd
Even.
place
And then
is
how
worth
are they
5
gonna
points, and 41st is worth
pick
10.
the groups of 3?
And the point value
4.
assigned to the
4.
first place contestant is
First
10
place.
million!
10 million?
What?
In other words, if you take down his team,
No. No.
You already win if you get them.
That's right. It's survival of the fittest with a chance
That's so
for
rude.
to overthrow the top.
Okay.
So it's gonna be everyone going after Deku.
Perfect.
That
That's
is
bad.
where we are left for season 2, episode 3 of My Hero.
If I continue to follow you, I'll never get stronger. Bakugo and Todoroki have challenged you already, but they aren't the only ones who see you as a rival.
Oh, damn.
Midoriya, I'll try my best to defeat you.
whoa, Ida.
What are your first thoughts?
Okay, I'm very worried. I guess it's gonna depend on what other people he ends up with in his group. Okay, I was gonna say if he gets paired up with like 3 other really like high level people, then maybe they would be okay. But there's no way they're gonna do that if they're setting him up for failure
I don't
like
know if this is a spoiler, but I kind of want to tell you one detail. They actually choose their teams. So I'll leave you with just that. I'm sorry if that's a spoiler. It's going to be like the first thing they say next episode. But how does that change dynamics?
A lot. Oh my god. Okay.
I'll leave you to think about that, but thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for more My Hero every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, make sure to comment down below if you'd want us to change to 2 times a week. We would love to hear if you guys would be excited for that. Also, check out the Patreon to see these episodes of My Hero early in their extended full-length forms. We have a lot to discuss. Before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. If you want to ask us questions that we answer after any episode we watch, join the Patreon linked in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1. Jinchurky87 asks, Deku has literally had a giant target painted on his back. What do you think this will do for his team-up prospects for the next event? Will people flock to him for support or want to keep their distance to not make themselves a target as well?
Okay, I'm so excited to see how this goes. I mean, this is just like a social psychology dream. Okay, I definitely don't think Todoroki or Bakugo are going to try to join his team because just like pride-wise, they want to be better than him. They don't want to be like teaming up with him, which makes me think that other people are going to want to keep their distance because they're not going to want to be on the receiving end of either one of those individuals. With that being said, Deku has proven himself to be an incredible hero trainee. I think the best chance to take out some of the other top contenders is going to be while they are singularly focused on Deku. And I think this for Todoroki, but even more so Bakugo, that they're going to be so frustrated and in their own heads about the fact that they lost last round in such a disrespectful way that they're not going to be looking at other things happening during that race.
That's a really interesting point to point out. Actually leads me into my second question.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Question 2. Jacob O'Neill asks, for the cavalry battle, what are the combinations of quirks/students that you think would work well together? I would also be interested in Kenny's thoughts if he can avoid spoilers, seeing as he also knows what Class B members can do. I can't really give thoughts here, but what combinations of quirks or people do you think would work well?
My initial thought was not what quirks would work well together, but what the like ideal 4-part components of a team are in kind of like an Avengers type way. Like I feel like you need like a big powerhouse.
One thing I want to mention just to set your parameters.
Yeah.
They are going to have to keep one person in the air and hold them up at all times. It's not like they're all standing on the ground to use their quirks. They have to carry, like that image they showed of carrying All Might. They all are going to be carrying them the whole time. Just want to give you that detail.
Okay. And how are they fight? They're fighting or they're racing?
They're fighting. They're all going to have point values on them, and there's going to be a method to take those point values.
My guess would be that the person being carried having a long distance kind of attack would be a really good strategy, especially someone lightweight so that you could theoretically move very well. Someone very strong as like the base with close range so that if anyone did get close, they could protect the person on the top. I would think variety in quirks would be most beneficial. Like I don't think having the steel and then the hardening guy on the same team would be super practical.
Yeah.
But because they all have to stay connected, that kind of ruins it. Because I was thinking if you had Sue and Yaoyorozu on a team together and Yaoyorozu like threw something up in the air that she created and then Sue was like attached to it and then launched off of it, then that could like be a really cool combination. But if they have to be together, that doesn't really help. Shall we just go to the next
Yes,
episode?
I can't spoil, but yes, you're making great points, and I like your idea of the different characters that you'd want in a certain cavalry thing. I will ask you the last question, and then we are jumping into the next episode. Guys, I'm doing my best here. By the way, it wasn't a spoiler to tell you they choose people, because a lot of these questions, like the first one, talk about that.
Yeah.
All right, Ty Felberg asks, it appears the sports festival will test many skills besides pure strength and power, as Deku was able to win the obstacle course with just strategy and no power. Going into the cavalry battle, what skills or type of person do you think would be best suited for the round, and how do you think someone like Bakugo will do in this more teamwork-centered challenge?
Okay, what this reminds me of, I was watching a documentary the other day about how like different age groups explain things, and the way that they tested it was they like separated people into age groups by like decade, and then had one person in a room on a walkie-talkie with furniture building instructions, and they were giving walkie-talkie instructions to someone over by the like furniture building. They were giving walkie-talkie instructions to someone with the group who was blindfolded, and then the person who was blindfolded had to communicate the idea that the person in the other room was trying to convey so that they could build this chair. And the thing that really made the biggest difference was the ability to communicate clearly and not get frustrated when something wasn't being understood. The ability to communicate as a group while working together and not getting frustrated and having more of like an infighting situation. Because what I'm picturing is like a 3-legged race where each person is going a different direction. Like you have to all be on the same page about where you're going and what you're doing, especially if you're connected. And if you can't do that, you're not going to be able to go anywhere. It's going to be a mess.
Mm-hmm. And who do you think is going to be best suited for that? And how do you think Bakugo will react in a team situation?
I think Deku is going to be really, really great at that because he's understanding. He doesn't really seem frazzled, both because he hasn't just lost, but also, even if he had, he's not really that kind of person. Like, he's very much a get up and try again rather than let it fry your brain. And the fact that he has been underestimated in his life, that makes me think that he'll be able to work with people of a very different skill set.
I think his research over quirks and the fact that he wasn't going to have a quirk are important in teamwork, because he was probably going to plan on coordinating heroes anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's like the same thing as the obstacle course. Like, if he's thinking about things just generally and then adding in quirk power later on, that's going to be way better for coordination.
Yeah. And then last thing, what do you think about Bakugo?
It's going to be bad. I think it's going to be really, 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 really bad.
Yeah, only one way to find out. And I say we go ahead and jump into the next episode. Are we excited for season 2, episode 4 of My Hero Academia?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.